And we are back. We're looking at right triangle trigonometry word problems. So here is one that I hand wrote here. I'll read it to you. You can read along. You're going ziplining. You have just climbed a spiral staircase 42 meters straight up and are now looking down along the zip line at an angle of depression of 41 degrees at the ending platform on the ground. How long is the zip line you're about to use? So the important parts here, obviously the measurements are going to be very important, right? So it's 42 meters straight up. There's an angle of depression of 21 degrees. And you want to know how long is the zip line, right? So go ahead and, how about if you try to draw a diagram to set up this situation. Pause the video, draw a diagram, and then push play and check your work. Pause now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and draw this diagram. I would say that you're going straight up here, and you're looking down right there. Okay? So this is the platform. This is you. Right there. Alright? So you've gone up 42 meters, straight up. So this is 42 meters here. Now the angle of depression is a little bit confusing, but let's take a look. If we had something that looked like this, if you look straight out like that, okay? Oh, my pen's not working. If you look straight out like that, that would be an angle of depression of nothing. Alright? So that's an angle of depression of 0. But if it's depression of 21 degrees, that means looking down is 21 degrees there. Now you'll notice that that is not in our right triangle. But this looking straight out is parallel to the ground. Okay? So these are parallel here. So that means that this line of the zip line, okay, that is a transversal between two parallel lines. And so this angle here, and this angle here are alternate interior angles. So this must be 21 degrees as well. Does that make sense? Another way that you can think of it is you can find the complementary angle here. This would be 69 degrees. And then 69 degrees and 90 degrees need 21 degrees to add up to 180. So that's the other way to think of it. Alright? So now we have our right triangle. We have 42 meters. 21 degrees here, which is what we're going to use. You could use this as well, but I'm going to use 21 degrees. And we want to find the distance of this zip line. I'm going to call it D. Okay? So solve for D using 42 meters and 21 degrees. Go ahead and pause the video now. See if you can figure out what D is before you check your answer here. Okay, so hopefully you've tried this problem. We're going to go ahead and set it up right now. So here's the idea. If you notice that we have this side and we want this side, we don't care about this side. Are we going to use sine, cosine, or tangent? What do you think? Sine, cosine, or tangent? Well, I like to write down SOHCAHTOA. Okay, SOHCAHTOA. From 21 degrees, okay, this is the opposite side. It's the side not touching the angle. And from 21 degrees, this is the hypotenuse. Actually, it doesn't matter which angle we use. This is always the hypotenuse. So I know the opposite. I want the hypotenuse. I don't care about the adjacent. So I don't want one with an A in it. I want the opposite and the hypotenuse. So I want sine. Okay? So that means I'm going to say sine of 21 degrees is the opposite, 42, over the hypotenuse, D. And then I want to solve this proportion. Okay, if you need more help solving this proportion, I have a whole video on how to solve proportions, but we'll do this one quickly. The way I do it, I get rid of divide by d by multiplying by d. Okay, do that to both sides, and I have d times sine of 21 degrees equals 42. And then I want to get d by itself, so I want to get rid of times sine of 21 degrees. Sine of 21 degrees is a number. It's an ugly number, but it's a number nonetheless. So the opposite of times some number is divide by that number. Sine of 21 degrees. Divide by sine of 21 degrees. Right? So of course we know that sine of 21 over sine of 21 is just 1. 1 times d is just d. And I have 42 over sine of 21 degrees. Now that's the exact answer. But usually we want a decimal approximation. Okay? So if I take out my calculator and I try to figure out what sine of 21 degrees is, right? I have an Android phone here. Now notice it says rad here. That means I'm in degrees. So that's what I want. If I click on rad, then I'm in radians now. I click on degrees, I'm in degrees. Okay? I want sine of 21 degrees. And that is 42 over 0.3583679, all sorts of ugliness. Okay, so I have d equals that horrible number, right? Now, it goes on forever. It's an irrational number, and it doesn't repeat. But for our purposes, that is enough decimal places in the middle of a problem. Notice that I have a wavy equal sign, because that means approximately equal to. So now I'm going to say 42 divided by 0.3583679. Okay? And I have d is approximately equal to 117.19799,680. Alright, now I'm going to round this to 3 significant figures, and that is because at our school we're getting ready for IB Math, and that is the general rule for IB Math. So, it is, d is approximately equal to 1, 2, 3 significant figures. The next number tells me if I should round up or not. If this is 5 or more, I round up, but it's not, so I'm going to not round up. So it's 117 meters. Right? So, how long is the zip line we're about to use? Approximately 117 meters. Done. I hope that was helpful. We will see you next time. Take care.